Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and it's another episode of Blue Monday. Yay, Blue Monday! I have so many blue fabric scraps that I just don't know what to do. So I decided I was going to make an entire quilt of blue, and we're going to use like 12.5-inch squares unfinished. And at the end of this, we're going to make a really lovely charity quilt for someone in blues. Now, you can use whatever color you want if you want to sew along with this, but this is what I'm using because I'm overwhelmed and I have to get them down so that I can put them back into the little shelf that they go onto because they're not fitting now at all. Now, oh, the quilt behind me, before we forget, this is from Jan Kingwell, Quilt Lovely. And it is her Mrs. Bannister star. I hope you can see that picture. And she makes it from the pillows into pillows. I decided I was going to make a quilt and change the layout with sashing and cornerstones and all that. I have had this block on my bucket list to make a quilt with for a very long time. So I decided, okay, I'm going to make it, and I'm going to make it with all my Star Wars fabric. And my oldest daughter immediately claimed it because she's a Star Wars person, and we just had so much fun with this. She claimed it before she saw what it was going to look like. So she claimed it with all the cut pieces. She was just, because it was all Star Wars. So I figured, okay, we'll let her have it. She loves my quilts when they're done, so, and it's all good. Okay, so today we're going to make, viewer requested, how do I use up my large scale fabric prints. Now this, what I cut here is not really large scale, but you see how, because it's a big 10.5-inch square, you could use a really large scale print in here and get away with it. Now this is called Asian Lantern. It's really fast and fun, and it's a really great one for those focal prints that we get in our stash and we're like, I don't know what to do with it, but yeah, you could do this with it. This would be fun. This would be a lot of fun, and it comes together very quickly. Now, before we forget, let's do our shout out, because I know if I don't do the shout out right now, I'm going to forget. Emma at the 10 Minute Quilter is doing some really cute and lovely things on her channel, and her channel is going to be in those show notes below. So you guys, you got to get into the show notes to get the cutting instructions and to her YouTube channel and all the other things now I'm going to talk to you about. We have a Facebook group, and it's warm welcoming. We have so much fun over there, and the members that are doing all the different types of community chats like fabric swaps and recipes and free patterns and all the other things. Plus we have a virtual sewing room in our Discord. Now Discord is an app that's separate from the Facebook community, so you have to download it or if you want to join. But the people that go into that Discord sewing room, they're just having a blast. They meet all sorts of people and they become friends, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful little warm community. Also, we have down in the notes, we have the Zoom Sew Days from now until the end of December. When we're filming this, I don't know when it's going to drop. I haven't looked at a 2005 calendar yet, so I can't list out those dates, but you're more than welcome to come. Now, it's important that, if you want to come, but you don't have any sewing that you want to do and you want to bring your cross stitch, yeah, come. It's a great place to hang out. It's not a problem. Share, like, and subscribe with others. We're trying to get the word out there that we're here giving away free patterns and having a good time. So, if you know somebody that's into quilting and, is looking for tutorials on how to do blocks, because we do everything from basic stuff to really hard stuff. So, please, give them our name to look up. Now, I also, any patterns that are on my YouTube tutorials are free for gills to use for charity quilts. Now that's something important. And speaking of charity quilts and quilting gills, I speak for free to quilting gills and groups, and we talk about elements of design, using our scraps, making charity quilts, and I give them sneak peeks at what is coming up in our YouTube channel. So, this kind of like hoping that they come and they subscribe and they like what they see. Also, again, I don't know when this is coming. The Chaos Sew Along is coming. Now, those are bigger pieces to play with because people don't like, all the little pieces that I like to work with. These are bigger pieces, and the subunits are 4.5 inches. or unfinished, or 4.5 by 8.5 unfinished, right? So you know they're going to be a little bit bigger and easier to handle, right? So, but that is going to be a lot of fun, that one. I was trying to do this years ago, and I ran into a copyright issue, so I have changed it so I am no longer running into a copyright issue. So it's going to be a fun sew along, and mine is I'm going to make it so it's queen size. So I think that's it. That's all. So come on in. Let's get to the fun sewing here. Okay, so here we go. Here's we're at the sewing machine, and the first thing we're going to do is the snowballed corners, and I'm just going to move this off. Now, oops, there, I'm just going to take these off because otherwise we'll go for a tumble on the floor and I will have to pick them up, which I'm not able to do today very well. Now, one of the viewers told me if you're a pinner, you should pin on this side, because this is the side you're cutting off. And then it's all pinned and ready to go into the next project, right? It's all pinned up and just waiting for you to do something. So you check to make sure it's got good coverage, you know, and then this is the side you would pin as you're going to get this sewed on, right? So it makes it a little easier for you, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these ones. I mean, it's a cute little print, but wow, those little things are tiny. When you make like half square triangles or anything, I mean, you could make pinwheels out of them, but I think what I'm going to do, now I just ironed these creases here so that I have something fast, but and make sure I've got coverage. Yes, I do. Yeah, I thought that was a really clever idea. If you were doing hundreds and hundreds of these and you were getting a good size piece out of it, you know, let's say you were doing like a 3.5 inch or something like that. Yeah, that would give you a nice size triangle, the bonus, right? So yeah, then it makes so much sense to just pin the one that you're going to run through, right? Pin on this side. Nice coverage. And yeah, this is such a pretty fabric. I thought, ooh, it's kind of a cool lantern, Asian lantern to do. Okay, last one up. There we go. Okay. And as soon as we check that one for coverage, oops. Okay, there. This one, and we have coverage on all of them, so now we can trim them. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, so because I do other things like foundation paper piecing, I'm not always going to put them into another block. Yes, they're a good size, and yes, you can make some cute pinwheels, but I can also make other cute stuff with it too, so it is the way it is, I guess. I don't know. They're nice looking little colors, and that light blue, that pale blue, is just light enough that it works as a neutral. So 2 for 1. I got a bunch of stuff out of here for nothing. So let's now change the foot, because I've got the wrong foot on, and you always have to watch a foot change seams on my videos. Huh? Okay, there we go. There. Now, I'm going to take these, and this dark navy is going in the center. That's for the top and bottom of the piece. Okay, there we go. All right. Then we get the other side sewed on. There. And the other side, the other little side. Now, in honesty, I had to wing the cutting instructions yesterday, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onto the top. Okay, oops, I'm gonna get rid of, actually I'm just gonna get rid of this purple thing because it gets in the way sometimes, you know? Okay, so we'll get this off like so. And I'm gonna take my time and line this up. Right on the corner. Now, I want the navy to be pressed in because this lighter blue is a little on the thin side. Okay, so now I'm going to line this side up best I can. And again, the navy is going to go pushed in like that. There. Fast block. This is a nice, fast, quick, fun block. And you could pull out all of your lovely, if you have Asian inspired fabrics, I mean, this would be just perfect. And you end up with a really nice, you know, corner match, right? Like this. This is just, you know, like nicely met. You know, you've got the corner there, your corner there. So you got nice points going on. Okay, let's get the other side done. All right, so there you meet this up. Okay, down. Okay, and okay. Press to the dark when you get to that little dark bit. There we go. Yeah. Now you press this finger, just finger press it lightly open. Right, just like that. Just over. You want the dark to be pressed onto itself. Not that you're going to be able to see it through this one, but you might see it through this. So then we go to the long side pieces. There we go. And now we want to match this up, just taking our time. Nice, straightforward. There we go. And, okay. There we go. And now the other side. Again, this is a directional block, so you'd want to make sure that it's, you know, like when you're putting it in your quilt, all your directional blocks should be pointing the same direction, because it'll look funny otherwise. Okay, and perfect. And I have no thread. That was really, I have no thread. Yep, I have no thread. Okay, so I have, oh, I see. We have that issue again, where it's breaking the bobbin. I don't know what's wrong with the thread in the bobbin because it's good Orifil thread. So maybe it's time to clean it out and do its monthly, you know, blow out all the fluff and stuff that gets in there, you know. That could be simply what's causing problems. These are pretty simple little machines, and, you know, as long as you keep them cleaned and oiled, you usually don't have any problems with them. But that's probably why I was able to sew this seam so fast. Let's try this one more time. Okay, line it all up. Get up the end. Hold my thread. There we go. And clip off the thread so don't forget. Grab the other end. So I have a nice, okay, nice finish. There we go. There. And there we go. Now, I'm going to give you a quick finger press so you see what's going on. Okay, so Of course, your sew balls go out, right? Your pieced edge goes, you know, pieced to the dark for your top and bottom of your lantern, and then the lantern pieces just go out like all edges outside. So let me give this a good press, and we'll get to our ta-da moment. Okay, so this is Asian lanterns, and wow, all I'm going to do is say wow. This came together very quickly. Now, you could play with this and make this any size you wanted, right? I mean, you know, basically, if you wanted long, skinny, narrow lanterns or large ones, I have some Asian panels I bought, and oh, they were gorgeous, but I don't know what to do with them. So I'm thinking that I could probably put them into lantern blocks as long as I change the size, right? And, you know, made a couple of larger lanterns and then a lot of smaller ones, and then, you know, ones this size just to fill it out to make a queen size quilt. I'm going to play with this idea quite a bit here, but not on the channel. I just have other, you know, like, what do they call it, bucket list quilts that we want to make. So yeah, this is one of them. So anyways, I do hope you give this one a try. It was lots of fun to sew together, and it comes together very quickly. You can make quite a few of these. So I hope life is treating you well and that everything is going great, and you guys take care and stay well until we see each other again. Okay, bye. Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, you know, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts, okay? So you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again, okay? Bye!